Breaking news from South Korea. An international cybercrime case that reads like a thriller. The mastermind of a $29 million hacking scam that targeted none other than BTS star Jungkook has finally been caught, extradited, and is now facing justice. But how did this all happen? How did hackers infiltrate South Korea's most secure networks, target celebrities, and almost walk away with millions before being stopped? Today, we take you through the full story. It all began between August 2023 and January 2024. A group of highly organized hackers infiltrated telecommunications websites in South Korea. Their goal was simple yet devastating: steal personal data, use it to impersonate victims, and siphon off massive amounts of money from bank and cryptocurrency accounts. Over 5 months, the syndicate stole nearly 38 billion Korean won. That's roughly $29 million US, or about 235 crore Indian rupees. And among their victims was one of the most famous people on the planet, Jungkook of BTS. The hackers didn't just go after random bank accounts. They carefully selected high-profile individuals whose wealth made them prime targets. In Jungkook's case, they set their eyes on his HYBE Corporation shares. Using stolen data, the mastermind created fake securities accounts in his name. Then, they attempted to steal 33,500 HYBE shares, worth a staggering 8.4 billion Korean won, more than $6 million US. Shockingly, the hackers actually managed to sell 500 of those shares before authorities intervened. Imagine that. An international superstar serving his military duty, completely unaware that cybercriminals were selling off his company's stock under his very name. Fortunately, Jungkook was not alone in this fight. His management agency, BigHit Music, quickly detected the suspicious activity. They froze the fraudulent accounts, contacted financial regulators, and launched legal action. Thanks to their swift intervention, the damage was limited. The court later confirmed that the hackers had acted without consent, declaring the sale of those 500 shares invalid. All of Jungkook's assets were ordered to be returned to him, a rare legal victory in cases of digital fraud. This episode wasn't just about money. It was about protecting a star's identity and reputation in front of millions of fans worldwide. Meanwhile, South Korean authorities had already begun a global chase. The mastermind, identified as a 34-year-old Chinese national, had fled South Korea. Using his digital trail, investigators traced him to Thailand. What followed was a classic cat-and-mouse pursuit involving Interpol, Thai law enforcement, and South Korea's Seoul Metropolitan Police Agency. After weeks of surveillance and careful planning, the suspect was finally arrested in Thailand. And on August 22, 2025, under tight security, he was extradited to South Korea. He landed at Incheon International Airport, surrounded by police, and was immediately taken for interrogation. Now back on South Korean soil, the alleged mastermind faces an intense investigation. Authorities are examining his seized laptops, phones, and encrypted hard drives to uncover how the operation was organized and whether other accomplices remain at large. Cybersecurity experts believe this was not a one-man show. Instead, it was part of a larger network of hackers that may still be active. The captured suspect could hold the key to dismantling the entire ring. This case is more than just a crime story. It highlights the rising threat of cybercrime worldwide. The hackers showed how easily personal data, like phone registrations, can be exploited to create fake financial accounts. If Jungkook, with his fame, security, and resources, can be targeted, anyone can. The arrest and extradition also prove that when countries share intelligence, even fugitives across borders cannot hide forever. And the Seoul court's decision in Jungkook's favor sets a precedent for other victims of financial identity theft. This story has everything: crime, technology, international law enforcement, and even a K-pop superstar caught in the middle. For fans, it's reassuring to know Jungkook's finances are safe and his legal rights upheld. For cybercriminals, it's a warning. No matter how far you run, global justice will eventually catch up. The extradited hacker now faces years, if not decades, behind bars. And while Jungkook continues his military service, his fans can rest assured. His hard-earned success is protected. Stay tuned for updates as South Korean authorities dig deeper into this shocking cyber heist.